Ah.
Hello.
Oh, I'm gonna share. Hold on, I'm getting ahead of myself. Wait.
Wait. I probably should turn on some smelly stuff too, but I didn't. I didn't do that. Make sure that when you come on, that you share with your friends too.
Yay! Sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring. Tag some friends. Tag some friends. What a week. I think we should figure out. All right.
That's funny. Yeah. Anybody else going through it? Or are we the only ones? If you're going through some stuff, ego death, dark night of the soul, physical stuff that's coming up that's not normally coming up, emotional stuff that you thought you cleared, but it's back again with a vengeance. If any of those are happening to you, please comment that it's happening for you.
Tell us.
Tell us what is going on, because we're going to be doing readings tonight. So, and usually there is a common theme in the collective energy.
Yeah, I'm curious.
What?
I'm curious. I'm curious what the common theme is. I feel like I need to create some scent, so I'm just going to grab a scent thing from over yonder real quick.
Yeah, Jasmine is experiencing physical stuff. Well, I'm going through physical stuff too, but mine is mostly ego. I'm going through like dark night of the soul / ego death. That is, I thought was done, but
I thought I was actually dying. Like, not really. I didn't really think I was dying, but I a little bit felt like I was dying. What do you guys do? Okay, side note, tell us, what is your scent preference? I like to do these little scenty things. These things are so cute. And it has powder inside here, and then I have those little tea lights. I really am atrocious at charcoal discs. I don't know why. I'm like challenged. I'm charcoal disc challenged. And I can never get them to work the way I want. So I found this little guy and I love him.
you just put essential oils in the little bowl.
No, it's like powder, but I have an essential oil one. It's just in my bathroom. It's in my bathroom.
I'm a solid incense or diffuser essential oils.
Yeah. Incense, diffuser, sticks. Do you like sticks? Do you like smudging? What is your scent preference? Because I do like to set the room. I like to set the room for sure.
It's on fire. Me personally, I like mint and woodsy and spicy. I do not like floral. Floral stuff I don't like. Palo Santo, yes. Jennifer says Palo Santo. I love those Palo Santo cones. I don't know if you've ever seen those. I need to get me some more of those.
I like Palo Santo cones. I actually have some right here. I have one right here. It's not a cone, but it's like a Big Daddy.
Ooh, yeah.
It will kind of smoke you out.
Yeah, they go a little crazy. They gotta be in a big space.
I like the sticks. I like woodsy smells, but I can get behind a floral here and there.
Yeah. I will do it if I need it. Like for, Sophia Code, all of those were florally scents, and I was like, okay, I'll do it. I also have essential oil sprays with water and salt, so it cleanses, and I actually use these as deodorant too.
I do use this. Someone told me the other day, she's like, oh, I always know you're here because it smells like essential oils. And I'm like, literally the best compliment I've ever received. Mm-hmm. Like, I do love to smell like essential oils.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we're chitter-chattering, but we are here for you tonight. So if you want a card, ask for a card. If you have a yes-no question, ask a yes-no question. You want to know about a specific relationship, either with another person or another energy, like my relationship with my body or my health or relationship with money or my current career or whatever. Just comment, ask down in the comments if you want a card or ask us anything else. We're pretty. I don't think we've told anybody I won't answer that question yet.
I think one time we said,
Oh, because they want to know if somebody was cheating.
yeah, we don't do that.
Yeah. So
Guideline questions only.
Mama Bonnie wants a card. I got your spirit guide, a postcard from Spirit Guide right here.
We do have a little bit of business, but I figure let's do a couple readings and then we'll get into the business also because we need to announce a winner of our nominations. Let's do a couple readings before we do that and we'll announce the winner.
Okay. Let's see. What does Mama Bonnie need? What message from spirits?
Card, please. Jim. Hello, Jim. Is this your first time? I don't know that I've noticed your name. Tell us about you if it's your first time.
Okay. Mama Bonnie. Be fearless.
Yes. Be fearless. This card feels really good.
Dearest you. You can't really see that anyway. Anyway, okay. Dearest you, on Earth, humans learn about life by telling stories and creating new ones based on shared experiences. Eventually, after repeating one often enough, it becomes your main story that you use to define yourself and the world. So, to get the answers you seek, you must get vulnerable and hear your story when you tell it. Ask, why do you tell it? Is it really true? What else can be true? Can you see the truth that spirit is in all things? Do you see how other stories overlap and intertwine? Spirit loves stories, for they are like blueprints for co-creation. So tell the one we know to be true about you, a story of courage, gratitude, and honesty. Tell an empowered story about well-being, wisdom, and grace. You will experience your world according to the story you tell about it. So make sure they're stories you're proud of. We had a little conversation about this last night in Rising. Jasmine and I kind of went a little back and forth, because I'm just really cautious of the words we say, because the words we say holds vibration and imprints into the universe what we're calling into our life. And somebody had said something last night, and I invited them to rephrase it. And Jasmine's like, yeah, but do we really need to worry about all of that? But it was really more of the not because she doesn't believe the power of our words.
Yeah.
But this one particular person, what they said was a really meant in a negative way.
Well, I think it's very true. I think the trueness of all of it though is what is your intention with the words that you're saying? Really understand the intention of the words that you're saying.
Yes.
And we don't it's not about, at least for me, I think that you should try to be really mindful of the words that you say. And if you're in a space of really wanting to change what you're manifesting and you're not liking where your life is going, pay attention to the words that you're saying out loud. Now, if you're making a joke about something, I just hate the idea of people being worried about every single thing that they say all the time. Because it can feel very hard to live. We didn't come here to enjoy life and to have a good time. And I just would hate for someone to always be like, oh, I can't say that because blah, 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 what's going to happen. So there's
yeah. Yes, yeah. We live in a society where self-deprecating humor is okay. That's funny. Oh, let me talk about how hot of a mess I am. I'm such a hot mess, and oh my god, and it's so funny. But it's still not
Yeah.
And so we live in a society where this communication is average. It is common. That doesn't mean it's normal and it's good for you. So it's kind of like creating this new conscious community where you really are conscious about what's coming out of you. This is really This could be like a whole after the session podcast.
I know we should talk more about this next week.
Yeah.
I think, do what feels good for you. Take what feels good and leave the rest, and know that not everyone agrees. And I'm always the queen. Intention is queen. And if my intention is to have lighthearted fun, then that's okay. But if you're always doing that, and again, I'm really preface with, if things are not working out for you, take a look at the words you're saying. If things are working out for you and you're living your life, well, tell everyone else to mind their damn business and do what feels good to you. You know what I mean? Like, that's everything that we do, is you have to look at it as what feels good for you. And that's just my kind of perspective.
Yes.
Okay. I love that card for you, Mom. I think that card is really beautiful, especially with the conversation that we had after. So I hope you take that card to work.
What is the story you're telling about money?
I think it's the story you're telling about all kinds of things, like worthiness. There's a lot there. There's a lot. I don't want to go too far into it, but there's a lot there.
Yeah, well, money and worth go hand in hand.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay, Jennifer, I'm kind of scared to ask maybe a card instead.
Now I want to know.
I know. Do we encourage this? Maybe use. I don't know. Tell us maybe why you're scared, and maybe we can assuage your fears, or maybe we'll just say, yeah, you're right. Let's just do a card. And Jim, first time from Northern Ontario. Woohoo!
We're fancy.
Well done.
You popped up on my Facebook events today, and I decided I would check it out. I'm excited. Okay, friend. Jenny, is it mine? I think it might be mine.
Yeah. I've got all these, I have 3 feminine decks and then postcards from Spirit. But I've got Isis, Oracle.
I have all kinds of things. I've got all kinds of things.
Divine Feminine and, that one doesn't show good. Yeah, Goddess Power.
I am pulling from a Sacred Forest Oracle deck right now for today. Ooh, this one jumped out of the deck. This one jumped out of the deck. Forest Temple. Enlightenment. Care for numerology and angelic numbers. Number 19 is on that card. Number 19. Let's see. I love this card. I really feel like when we step into our own temple and when we find space to have a temple, and in our meditation practice, going to our temple, having the sacred space that's just ours is always a really beautiful thing. I love that. I love it. Meditate on light within you and around you. Connect to the ever-present energy of the divine. Right now, your awareness is increasing. Your ability to understand the world is shifting more and more. You can see situations from all points of view, and this creates an expansiveness in all parts of your life. This card can also reflect times when you are seeing the world only your personal points of consciousness, which is dramatically resisting and restricting your possibilities of growth. So really take time to observe yourself and say, am I really observing the world? Is this a card that I'm really embracing in my life? Or is it telling me, hey, don't forget that you're an enlightened soul, you're an enlightened being, you are part of Source Creator. And when you can feel yourself, whenever I'm connecting to my temple, a big part of my personal temple, my personal space, is this beautiful golden white light, this golden color light that we see here. It's a column of light that's coming down through the top of your head. And if you hang out with us for the meditation part, it's very likely that we will talk about that. But when you just sit for a minute and you just breathe in and you just feel that column of light and you feel it kind of pull yourself up to this beautiful perspective, a little higher than you, where you can see all parts of the situation, the story, the events that are unfolding for you. It's really powerful and it's really beautiful. And sometimes people can take that as weakness, but I think it's really strong to do that, to feel. Okay. Strict adherence to your beliefs can obstruct your wonderful opportunities from flooding into your life. That felt really important. Strict adherence to your beliefs. And that kind of goes in line with what Jenny and I were talking about just a minute ago. Sometimes when it's like this, like, bah, 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 okay, like, we are here to flow within the rhythms of our life. And I'm a huge person about rhythms. I'm not adhering to a strict schedule. I don't do that very well. I want to feel the flow and feel where I need to be in my life. And when sometimes, not always, I think there's always a balance here. Sometimes you need to adhere to that, and that's what you need in your life. But I feel like questioning and saying, is that working for you? Is the strict adherence working for you, or is it something that you need more of? Really intuiting for you in your life. In temples throughout the world, initiates withdraw from their surroundings in order to gain and expand their perspective, their inner reality of life. Intention and healing abilities emerge during these times. Light is flooding into your life now. With enlightenment, you will feel the expansion of a limitless sense of self, an awareness of your place in the cosmos and how the cosmos connects to you. How does that feel? How does that card feel for you?
Hard. Really beautiful card.
I'm just going to check your feelings about this card and see if there's anything I can help you with. Yeah, I feel letting go of some maybe older ways of thinking, releasing that. We're getting ready to go into shadow season, so these feelings may be recently old or old. We were also talking about that before. Sometimes we can have these thoughts so ingrained in our lives that it's hard for us to release old viewpoints that just don't serve us anymore. So just allowing this new wave of consciousness to enter in your body, really focusing on opening that crown chakra and allowing that source to come in for you feels really good. Yeah. I receive. I don't know how, but I'm willing to allow.
How does that feel for you, Kim? And while we're waiting for him to respond, Jennifer says, I'm scared that my continued confidence in the matter is for nothing. So is this a yes/no question? Should we carry on being confident? Before you ask.
Jim says, I have been guilty of being overly dogmatic at times in my life, so this hits home for sure. Everyone's on their own journey, man. Like, vibe out. Like, that sounded like really happy. Like, vibe out. Everyone's on their own journey, and I am the first to be like, and so I can definitely sympathize. When you feel like it's right for you, then it's hard to not try to work wisdom on everyone else around you. Although I notice that when I do that in my own life, it's because I am questioning. The more okay with it that I am and the more centered in myself I am, the less likely I am to do that.
Yeah.
No question.
So
Okay.
maybe it was really learning this. Can I really know that that's true?
Yeah.
And I only question things that cause me stress, right? Like I was raised in a religion that believed in an afterlife of different levels of heaven and hell. And that terrified me. And when I questioned it, I found that heaven and hell were in my mind. And when I was believing the thought about sin and hell, I was in hell. When I was believing the thought about heaven, or not even about heaven, but just not worrying about hell, I was in heaven. But yeah, the work of Byron Katie, Judge and Abor, she's really, really helped me with my intense dogmatic beliefs that I was raised with.
Yeah.
So,
I love that. I love that. Okay.
Okay.
I want you to know. Okay, let's see here.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Your relationship, your marriage.
Let's see what that looks like. Just taking it. Jen, guides are telling me to have you just take a deep breath real quick. And they're reminding you of free will. We have free will to choose. We always have free will. We can have all the contracts, all of the ideas of how we're going to do in this lifetime before we come here, but we always have free will to choose. It's why we are given the beautiful gift of forgetfulness. It's why the veil is there, so that we can choose into it and we can really feel the experience without feeling trapped in it. So that's, I don't even know what's coming up yet, but that's really important, that you have choice, to remind you that you have choice. Okay, I'm getting the green thumb that we can go forward in this relationship. We can really dig into it. It feels like there is a lot of times when people come to me with relationships, there's a bit of a fear there. For you, it feels like you're really standing nicely in your relationship. There's a lot of, that's really funny. There's a kind of a trio of elements that are playing out right now. This idea of change and growth and moving forward, having joy in that, and then grieving the loss. And it seems like there's a lot of flippy floppy happening. We were talking about this in Rising just on Tuesday. We're getting ready to go into the season of fall. Fall is all about saying, this is working for me, this is not working for me, and what am I going to carry with me as I go into the next seasons and the next phases of life. And one thing that does happen a lot is when we are trying to decide whether something is good or bad, we do this thing where we say, okay, I really want to be happy. Okay, now I'm grieving. Okay, I want to be happy. And we're doing this back and forth thing really, really quickly. And we're not allowing ourselves to really flow through a full cycle of life before we're making a decision. And it can feel like relationship whiplash. And I think that's what's happening for you. Mixed with this little bit of like anger change because you know something needs to be different, but you don't really, like, you just are focusing on the happy. So for me and my thoughts for you in this matter is I would really sit time to just be in it, to just observe what's happening without trying to have any particular emotion at all, without trying to have any particular income or not income, outcome. A lot of times when I work on couples and I work with couples for a long period of time, there's a phase in time where, and this is really kind of a scary thing to say, but where they have to completely detach from each other. They have to completely release and say, okay, I don't have a commitment to you anymore. And then they can go back into it. They can choose to recommit to this relationship again with different. And there's varying levels of that uncoupling that happens, but it's so beautiful to watch the recoupling. When you have that deep sacred connection and you have that want, usually there's this just beautiful relationship that comes from that. But we have to release the expectations first.
I went through that in Jewish. It's the exact thing Jazz was talking about. We had a relationship death, not an ego death, a relationship death. And then it was rebirthed a completely new way. Like, I thought it was over, but it was just over the way it was. And we had to rebuild it, rebirth it, and let go of 7-year-old habits that we were out. So I felt like a card. No, I felt like the card wanted to share. Dearest you, isn't it amazing how things seem to come around again, full circle, in ways you could not possibly have planned? You wonder how a dream could die, only to be resurrected years later when you're really ready. You thought it was time back then, but your wisdom knows better than your small self. Whose desires are unmet? Now here you are with a new opportunity to do things from a different, more mature perspective. We want you to trust that in this new opportunity for rebirth, you will be called in two directions, and the one that is unfamiliar will be the right one. In the unknown spaces, the uncharted places of infinite potential, we are waiting to guide you into your fullest life. Big bounty will come if you remain in the present. You have come full circle, and now you can see that everything changes, is made new, and is given new hope. Loving you always, Spirit.
That card could not be more perfect.
Right?
You know what's so scary? Like, I just want to say one more thing about this because it's not just you. Like, you're not the only one who's going through this, right?
Yeah.
As we grow and evolve and as we connect to ourselves, there's a detachment that has to happen and then a reattachment if that's what we want to do. Like, in the most simplest term is cutting the cord and then reattaching it, right? And it's there's so many freeing things that can come from it. And if this is something that you want to dig into a little deeper and start to understand finding the rhythms and the balance in your relationship, I'm super happy to help you out with that.
Your throat chakra, my jaw and ears continue to pop. So I feel like you need to go have a practice conversation with your spouse, just energetically. Get all the things out that you've been holding in. Imagine they're sitting next to you and just let them happen. Just to release what's happening here in the jaw, the throat chakra.
And sometimes once you say it out loud, it makes it real and then you can reevaluate. And people put so much pressure on that. And it doesn't really require all that. It really doesn't. And again, if you need help with that, sometimes it just, especially at the beginning of this journey of non-attachment, attachment, it can be complicated. Okay. Lindsay says yes, please. What would you like, my friend?
Would you like a card? Do you have a yes/no question? Do you have a relationship you want to ask us to check your elements on?
What do you got going on? And then after Lindsay, I think we can make our announcement. Do you think, Jenny?
Yeah, and we're going to do a meditation. So if you've got any friends you think would enjoy meditation, just tag them or share it on their page or send them a message.
Mm-hmm.
The more people we have meditating together, the more the energy works and it ripples out and goodness to everyone.
Yeah, I love doing the meditation. I'm excited for meditation. Also, if you are just waiting for the meditation to happen, find your comfy space, my friend. Get yourself cozy and quiet. If you want to have a piece of paper beforehand to put a little intention onward, then for that as well. And then we'll pull, after Lindsay, we'll pull a card for the masses. Sorry, I just got here. I'm feeling all sorts of blah. I appreciate anything. Okay.
You check your elements.
Yeah.
One of my cards are testing. Let's see what's going on.
What part of your life can we help bring guidance to? Your body is like shut down, friend. Wow. I like the only emotion that you're feeling right now is probably that something needs to change. It doesn't even, it feels like it's like this little beep beep of anger. Like beep beep. Like this is fucking annoying. And other than that, you're feeling like very shut down. So I hope that you decide to stick around for the meditation because what I would love for you to do is, and I gotta kind of like get myself up a little bit here in my situation. I have I have so much going on. I'm about to fall. Okay. So place your hand on your belly, and I just want you to rub your belly. Just rubbing clockwise circles in your belly. And it feels like you just don't really have hope right now. So I'm curious if you feel comfortable sharing. If not, just thinking to yourself and saying okay, I think I have it in my mind. When was the moment that you started feeling this feeling of hopelessness? Even tiniest little moment of feeling hopeless. Does that resonate with you at all? And sometimes you just got to backtrack to the first moment of feeling like things were not going well.
I did pull a card for her when you were reading your elements. The card said, "Now you pull a card."
Now you pull. Now you pull.
So maybe
What deck did you pull it from?
Goddess Power. And I'm so excited for the Goddess. Because this was before you even said anything. And I was like, oh, I love this goddess. I haven't pulled her for a while. She's the main goddess in Kundalini energy, the Shakti that rises in Kundalini, Shakti, goddess Shakti.
And if you don't know the Kundalini are the snakes that rise up your body. Very beautiful. Goddess energy for sure, because I opened this book, Jenny and I have Isis and Matt, who also want to come forward. So these just really badass goddesses coming forward to just surround you for a little bit and just be like these rays of sunshine in this hopeless time for you.
Yeah. She's the goddess of transformation. And she's saying in this one, all your longing, desire, and focus on something better in your life, coupled with the willingness to do the work, has ignited the life force energy of the great goddess. So I know you're doing the work, Lens. I know you're really doing the work and you're really trying. So don't give up on hope, because they're showing up. They're starting to show up, and they're going to start changing some things in your life. But sometimes the change comes in the form of we're going to shut everything down. We're going to make everything that's not working for you, like you don't even have a choice to go to that anymore because it wasn't working for you. So you get to restart over, fresh, new. But they've got you. And I'll send you her card information. Lindsay has been my friend since high school. We were college roomies.
How cute. I'm reading through this to see if there's a sentence that I feel like I need to say. No, nothing's coming forward. Just knowing this goddess. Maybe spending some time to study mythology and get out of your body a little bit. Studying the life of those who have come before us is a really magical thing. And also having it be super long time ago creates this sort of fantasy factor that I feel like can be very yummy for you right now. Very yum.
Archetypal energy going in, connecting to all of these beautiful goddesses.
Yeah. Okay, Jenny, are you ready? Do you want to do it?
I'm ready.
We're going to announce, so if you guys haven't been following us and you don't know, we have a retreat coming up here in a few weeks in Lava Hot Springs. You can 100% still pay and come and visit us. We have some spots available. But a couple of weeks ago, we've been talking about being able to nominate a friend, nominate someone that you feel is really deserving. And before we say who it is, I want to everyone who nominated someone, please make sure that you check your email, because we will be sending out some special gifts for you guys as well tomorrow. Right, Jenny? I think we send it out tomorrow, the email.
Probably.
Tomorrow we'll send out the email with your kind of special gift and just a little appreciation that we want to give to you. As much as we wish we could give free retreats to everyone, things do cost money, and we're not independently wealthy.
Not yet. We're millionaires. You get a retreat. You get a retreat. You get a retreat. Everybody gets a retreat.
Yes.
So pray for us to be millionaires, because we'll give you a retreat.
They're like, no, I'm just going to pray for me to be a millionaire, and then I can go to whatever retreat I want.
That works too. Whatever works to get you to a retreat. So we had over a dozen beautiful nominations, and it was like so heartwarming to hear stories that these beautiful people wanted their loved ones, friends, family members, co-workers to experience this beautiful healing at the retreat. It was so hard to pick.
It was hard to pick. It was really hard to pick.
Like,
There's lots of ways that we pick, but it was hard. It was hard to make the choice this time. But I'm super excited for the person who we did pick, and yay. Okay.
yeah.
Should I drum roll you, Jenny?
What?
Should I drum roll? I know. I was going to get
Yeah, you got your drums right there. All right. I hope I don't say their name wrong, but Cassandra Aubert. If I'm saying that last name wrong, please correct me.
I'm so excited for her. And I'm excited that she's going to be joining us for a retreat. Bam!
Yes. And Cassandra, it happens to be her birthday at the retreat. I said it right. Yay. Thank you, Jennifer. So Jennifer is actually the one who nominated Cassandra. Jennifer, would you like to share why you nominated Cassandra? Because I think I saw both names, Cass and Cassandra. Why did you nominate Cass? And how excited was Cass when they found out that they won? I would love to know the reaction. That's one of those, like, I always wish I had a hidden camera. Ah!
It's so much fun. Maybe soon I'll be able to do it live. We'll be able to announce it live. And then for those of you who did not win, check your emails. We plan to send out some gifts.
Okay, so Jennifer says, my amazing wife, Cass, has spent her entire life giving. Recently, she came to a point where she felt like she had lost herself or had never even known who she was. She feels like she's been pretending for a long time and can't do it anymore. Anybody else? I wore a mask for probably the first 30 years of my life. I feel like she's been shut down. She's new in her spiritual journey. We love babies. We love spiritual babies. She's realizing she has some gifts and she's struggling. Your retreat couldn't have come at a better time. And it happens to be on her birthday weekend as well. Yay! What number are we celebrating? How many trips around the sun?
It's always fun when someone chooses to spend their birthday at a retreat with us, because it's happened a few times and it's always really fun.
So special. I think she's overwhelmed. She cried. She has trouble with receiving. Oh my gosh.
Don't we all?
Oh my goodness. We've done an after the podcast session with that on receiving. And it's probably one we could do more often.
Yeah. After the session. We just talked about holding it together last night. If you missed out, you can check out our after the session on holding it together.
Yeah.
40. 40, baby.
Fabulous. 40. Ooh, that's a big milestone. Mm-hmm.
I feel like you think 40 is the new 20.
I agree. I really agree. I'm 40 wonderful. I'm 40 wonderful. And I feel like I feel better than I have ever felt in my entire life.
Yeah. I feel like the older I get, I'm just like, wow, I'm still figuring life out.
But like the cool thing is, the older you get, you have wisdom that so is everybody else, and it's all good.
Yeah, right?
So you stop trying to pretend because you're like, I know nobody knows what the is going on. Why am I trying to pretend like I?
Jennifer says, can't thank you enough. We are so excited that you're trusting us.
Woo, Shelly, happy 40 this year. That's such an exciting milestone. It really is amazing. Like 40 was my best year yet. I'm still in 41, and it's pretty close to topping 40 so far.
No, this is really I'm excited for this year. Like, I just think I'm not 41. I'm not in my 40s yet, but I tell everyone, if you've met me before, you know that I'm really excited to be a grandma. And I always, like, every day I pray for, every time I go to bed, I'm like, please give me silver hair. Let me wake up and have silver hair today.
I should start praying for mine because I just have these little ditties in here. I would like more. Maybe I'll start praying for silver hair. I haven't thought about that.
My mom is 52, so you can start to guess my age by how old my mom is.
Oh, fun.
Okay, so let's pull a card for everyone, and then we will slide into a little bit of meditation today. In your comments, do you feel like, what kind of meditation do you want today? Do you want something that's very flowy, relaxing? Do you want something, you can also guess my age if you want to, that's fun, and I'll tell you how old I tell my kids I am. Do you want a relaxing, flowy meditation? Do you want some intense meditation? What's the vibe? What's the vibe? Tony, do you have the card?
I got 3 cards.
Oh, holy shit. Okay.
Well, they're the little pocket ones, the ISIS deck.
Okay. Yes, my mom's guessing. No. You were there.
Okay, first card we pulled, Rising Sun. A dark phase and struggle is over. Hallelujah!
I don't know if that means the dark phase is over or strap it.
No, a new phase is upon you, one of hope, glory, light, and triumph. It is one through boldness and persistence. You have been through much, and now victory is upon you, beloved. For the divine solar child, a new consciousness within you is born. Ooh, I'm putting that one on my altar. Hallelujah. Okay, the second one, divine sisterhood. Letting the divine feminine nourish you now into new relationships, collaborations, community, and friendships is very wise. And it helps you get over your dark night of the soul and the ego death and whatever you're going through. It always makes you feel better when you have tribe to do it with.
Mm-hmm.
This is why we started the collective in the first place.
100%. Absolutely.
There are many souls with whom you have spiritual contracts decided upon before you were born who wish to help you and whom you can help as you grow together in peace and light and wisdom. And the last one, the Chariot of Ascension, Merkaba.
Merkaba.
It was tattooed on my leg. A spiritual practice has come or is soon coming to your attention that will help your soul journey with friends. Take your time to develop and practice your chosen spiritual discipline regularly. This will help you grow in power and grace, anchoring the spiritual light within the body of your soul. So,
I'm not hearing what kind of meditation you guys want. I need a little input, a little deep relaxation, or some intensity.
This one's saying boldness and persistence. This is where the regular practice, spiritual practice comes in with the help of your friends, right? You call in, your vibe attracts your tribe, right? So if you're working on higher spiritual values, some friends might fall out of your races. That's okay. It makes way for new ones to come in.
Jim is new here, but I already like him.
Huh?
He's like, let's fucking do it. That's not what he said. That's
Hey,
what he said.
oh, that's our jam, man.
I'm into it. Yes. Yes.
You do have an art page, Instagram or something that we can check out your art?
Yeah.
Ooh, Mother Bonnie says yes, intense.
Oh, I almost got myself on fire.
We shall receive.
Okay, if you want to just take a deep breath in. Get some high vibe in here. I feel it coming already. I'm so excited. Just take a deep breath in. Hello, Sarah. Welcome. You're here just in time for meditation. Oh, he says he's an actor, mostly theater. That's Jenny. That's your jam.
My first play theater I was in was Mamma Mia. First and only.
Aren't you supposed to be doing a play and then like we got busy with the business or something?
Yeah, I was invited to be in Sister Act, but I just couldn't. But I am in a podcast. I do play a part in a podcast. Woo. Uh-oh.
I'm telling you, this Palo Santo, if you want something to smoke your house out, get one of these kind because it will take out your light. I'm going to turn this down. I have turned the intensity down a little bit. Alrighty. Take a few deep breaths in. Taking your hands wide and bringing them down. Breathing in as your hands go up. Out as you're breathing that energy deeper into yourself. I'm going to set off the smoke detector. Breathing in. And then now I want you to push your hands all the way down past your heart space into the ground. And then you're going to flip your hand placement and you're going to pull up from the earth into your heart space. Breathing in. Connecting with Mother Earth. We're going to feel that golden white light starting to close your eyes now. If you like to put your hands places, placing your hands, pinky and thumb touching each other, opening the center. As you invite in this column of golden white light, inviting in the light of Creator, of Source energy coming and flowing. Just having in your mind that it's time for you to receive, time for you to allow Source, Divinity to come into your body now, knowing that you are safe. You are safe to receive. I'm just going to open with a little bit of a light prayer. So just feeling these words as I speak them. You won't understand them anyways, so don't try. I said, Vatasa, Dresketovata, Atanayo, Tatayo, Shiata, Eteayo, Kieta, Walateamos, Kata, Teata. Deep breath in, feeling those words. you to really observe how your body is feeling now. As this golden white light, this golden channel of light comes down through the top of your head. How does it feel? How does that light feel? Watakia Santa. How does that light feel touching the top of your head? Can you open the top of your head a little more? Or is that too much for you? Feeling as that light travels down into your third eye. How does that light feel in the very center of your brain? Feeling as that light touches opening that third eye as if an eye is blinking. Shukata kaide asinka. Feeling as it goes in, down deeper into your cheeks, really relaxing your seeing eyes, on your cheekbones, your jawbone, relax. Joy Kamatea. When you relax, when you surrender, unclenching, feeling that energy go down into your neck, moving your neck a little bit. Feeling that chakra begin to spin, that disc of light spinning faster as your vibration begins to rise. Swakatea, opening, lifting your neck up, really exposing the front. Feeling that beam of light going down into your heart space, taking your fingers and just pulling your heart space open, really opening your shoulder blades. If it feels good, just reaching your arms out and spreading the arm wings out all the way. Feeling as that golden white light creates a puddle in the center of your chest. Feeling now as that energy, that light is shooting down further into your body. I'm just feeling it, just saying whatever emotions you're feeling, whatever creations are stirring in your belly now, it's safe to allow them to flow. It's inviting them to kind of peek to the surface. You're so safe to feel, to create, to be, to take up space. I really feel you guys pushing your hands out from your belly. That column of light is now going all the way through to your root chakra, anchoring in at the base of your spine. This is this sacred space of safety and security. Skia tuikia tatea ski, skia oshumata. Noticing as that golden white light turns to red, like the base of your spine. And starts to flow down your legs, into your feet, anchoring you down into the earth, creating that clear channel from the divine, from source, from creator, flowing all the way through this beautiful temple that is your body, anchoring into Mother Gaia. As this channel flows through your body, as the intensity of this light increases, flowing faster and wider, opening that channel so that it's not just a small sliver inside of your body, but so that it takes up your entire body. Your entire body is standing in this column of golden white light. Feeling as if there's anything that you wish to release today is just being carried away down into Mother Gaia through this light. Really staying in this column of light as long as it feels good for you. And only when you're ready, opening your eyes and coming back to the room. Taking your time, there's no rush. How is everyone feeling?
No, you felt that back in the back of your heart, your shoulder blade, your hips, or jaw. Those are all the places I was feeling energy and try and just this moving. And I did draw with Palo Santo with some light language codes to help some of that energy.
It definitely had some piece. But yes, that's fantastic. I'm here for that. And just remember, you can call upon that golden white light anytime. You really can. And if you particularly love the light language, you can actually learn it all yourself. You just have to say, I want to receive it, and trust your voice to allow it to come out.
Any questions about what we experienced or what we were doing?
Most people are out like only mildly by light language. So if that's happening for you, let's talk about it. If there's anything that is really kind of stuck for you and you want to talk about it, that's also acceptable. I feel a little lighter.
Yay!
Sometimes that's all we need is just a little bit of the pressure taken off. I know I've been particularly heavy and it feels good to just release and be in that light energy. I almost feel like for me, it's just nice to feel it kick loose and just feel the flowing happening, like any kind of flowing.
Oh, the Shakti shake, Lindsay. The Shakti shake. You're like, I don't know what that is. Well, it just comes to me right now. You've got the card Shakti, and the Shakti shake is literally just standing and like shaking your legs and shaking your arms and shaking your head and shaking your body, just like shaking the energy off of you. Shake it off, shake it off, shake it off. Shake it up, shake it up. Jasmine says when I start singing, it's time to do that.
I know. We're really right at the hour mark. So
Yeah.
that's how we know. It's Jenny's about to get cut off. I needed reground. Yeah. I think that this is a really interesting time as we leave this like exciting fire of summer to reground ourselves into the earth. It's that 'tis the season, my friend.
It is time.
'Tis the season.
It is time.
Okay.
If you want to learn more, if you want to experience deeper meditations, a really fun, amazing drum ceremony where we get rid of all the shadow shit, all this dark, yucky, heavy. We are going to be covering yin yang, light and dark, and light at our retreat this month. So we still have a couple spots available for that. Are you finding the little thing for it?
Yeah, we don't have one for that retreat, but if you check out our website, I don't have my shit together. Hang on, let me get. Check out the website. I'm going to put a link here for the overview. Jenny, do you think we should give a little maybe coupon code for everyone today?
Ooh, yeah. Which one are you thinking?
What are you thinking? I think we should. So check out the overview. And let me get a little code for you guys. How do you feel? I feel about 10%, Jenny.
That's good to me.
How does that feel?
Yeah.
I don't have my phone to look at what that code was.
Let me open up.
So hang tight, guys, because we, Jenny and I do what we want.
We do that for sure.
Awaken in Lava.
Oh, you found it faster than I did.
Is the retreat code.
Yeah.
So there's the link right here. Awaken in Lava will get you 10% off. So come join us. And I think a little birdie told me that there's one more day to add drum on if you want to do a drum add-on, which you can also do our website.
Oh, yeah.
My Mind and Body Collective, Awaken in Lava. I'm so excited. There's so much more than just a drum ceremony. You can come whether this is your first time meditating or your 45,000th time meditating. There is something for everyone, and I'm really excited. I think we're going to, if Jenny and I, whenever we are about to do a retreat, we always are kind of going through whatever it is that we're going to help people to go through, because how can you guide someone if you haven't gone through it a little bit? And if my preparation for this retreat is anything like what the retreat's going to be, I think it's going to be really intense. It's going to be really beautiful.
Yes.
Also, Jenny, okay, I'm going to put you on the spot because I'm curious if this is a thing. So today I was on the Pinterest, like as people do, and I was looking, and there were people, and I figured you could do this with Tibetan bowls, but I didn't know if you could do it with the crystal bowls, singing bowls that we have. Are you almost there?
Yeah. Do you stand in them? Stand in one and put one on your head?
No.
Oh.
You would stand in one?
Yeah, you stand in one, and then you put one on your head, and then you play the one on your head, and it starts to reverberate the one on your feet, and it's just like wah, 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 wah.
You stand in the clear quartz bowls?
No, the Tibetan.
I'm like, Jenny, no. You cannot stand that. Okay, no. Think lava hot springs
Mhm.
floating in the water. I saw them with a clear quartz bowl floating in the water.
Ooh, I'll have to try it in my hot tub.
So I'm thinking you should try it. Let us know because Lava Hot Springs is going to be near the retreat, and we do hot springs nights every night of the retreat. And I think it will be so much fun to like be in the hot springs and have the bowls singing to you and feeling the vibration in the water. How fun would that be?
Yeah, because I do drumming in the water is really fun when you're like laying and someone drums over you. And it's like the water picks up the vibration, and you're not only getting drummed on the front, but it's like you feel it around and underneath you. You're like, wall, wall.
It's like a drum. It's like a vibration blanket.
Oh, it's amazing.
So the hot springs, I think, is a really fun part of going to Lava, and the little town that the retreat is in is like really, really super cute. So it's a good time. We have a lot of fun with it. It's not like we do love to do the deep healing, but we also like to have fun when we do it. So it's going to be a good time.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
No, I'm just super excited. I'm so excited to see Cass for her birthday and celebrate Big 4-0 with her.
And if you want to come to Cass's birthday party, you can join us at the retreat.
There you go. I love it. So Sarah's been to Lava Hot Springs with us at a retreat before. Sarah, you want to share your favorite thing about Lava Hot Springs with us? Love to.
I am already saving money to go to the cute little shops that are in Lava. And also there's this cute little restaurant. And I know I'm like enlightened and stuff, but I also do love pizza. And it had a really good pizza place. And I'm excited for the pizza. I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to handle pizza.
Yeah. The Royal. It is delicious. They also have a really good Thai restaurant there. Like delicious Thai restaurant. And then the Wagon Wheel. I love Lava Hot Springs. Cass is the winner. It was so incredible. The drum and meditation at the end was so powerful.
That drum ceremony at Lava last year literally was life-changing for me. That was intense. That was like
a moment.
What's my favorite? What's my absolute favorite meditation that I've ever guided in my life?
Yeah,
Jenny didn't scare me.
That was our first ceremony together. I had just gotten back from Tulum getting my practitioner, my drum healing practitioner certification. So it was like our first time doing it together, and I didn't really know what was going to happen. I'd seen stuff like that happen in Tulum at the drum ceremonies we did there, but I was like, this is my first one. I don't know, but it was amazing.
It was intense. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. Okay.
Healing. This one will all be about shadow, light, dark, balancing that yin yang, masculine, feminine energy. And we're making a yin yang drum. I don't have one yet to show you, but it'll be half black, half. So it'll be half this color and half this color.
I'm excited. I'm really excited. I think it's going to be so much fun. So, okay. If you want to join us, again, make sure that you click the link here. Use Awaken in Lava to get your 10% off. And we will see you guys later. Sarah says, thank you guys so much. I love you both so much. Thank you for helping. I am so excited. Sarah, are you going to come? Okay. Anywho,
yes.
We love you guys so much, and we will see you next week on Tuesday.
After the session.
Bye.